European Union or EU provides 700,000 euros in relief funds for stranded migrants in Belarus. The European Commission has responded to an urgent appeal from the International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies or IFRC with a 200,000 euro contribution to aid stranded refugees in Belarus. This assistance is just a part of the EU's total contribution to IFRC's Disaster Relief Emergency Fund. The immediate funding will allow the IFRC and the Belarus Red Cross to provide essential relief including food, blankets, first aid and hygiene kits to migrants stuck at the border and in other parts of Belarus. The EU has allocated further funding of 500,000 euros in humanitarian assistance and is working with its relief partner organizations for the implementation of the aid package. The European Union is a recipient of 4 Shining World Leadership Awards for Humanitarianism, 2 Shining World Leadership Awards for Peace, and the Shining World Leadership Award for Earth Protection, as well as a laureate of 2 Shining World Leadership Awards for Humanitarianism and Shining World Leadership Awards for Compassion, Unconditional World Care, and True Caring. Our warmest thanks, European Union, IFRC, and Belarus Red Cross for your swift actions to aid the vulnerable in their desperate time of need. May all refugees greet brighter tomorrows in the overflowing love of the Providence.
Some long COVID sufferers have difficulty eating due to altered sense of taste and smell. The condition, known as parosmia, has an unknown cause, but it is suspected to be the result of damaged nerves or receptors in the nose. Side effects can include food or drinks that taste like sewage or other rotten substances. A recent international survey found that about 10% of people affected by COVID-related smell loss suffered from parosmia right after having the disease. However, this increased to 47% 6 or 7 months later. The researchers calculated there could be 7 million people globally with parosmia as a result of COVID-19. The research paper is a preliminary work published on the medRxiv website and has not yet been peer-reviewed. Such concerning news on the long-lasting symptoms of COVID-19 that are causing extended tribulation to people. In the benevolence of heaven, may the true karmic root cause of suffering be widely understood by humanity, so we may all now choose to practice compassionate lifestyles.
British researchers find possible treatment for COVID-19 from plant substance. A study led by the University of Nottingham scientists in the United Kingdom recently discovered that an antiviral compound called tapsigargan, found in the poisonous Tapsia garganica plant, successfully treats COVID-19 and the influenza A virus. When introducing this substance to human cell cultures before infecting them with COVID, the antiviral blocked infections at greater than 95%. Compared to controls when involving a single strain such as Delta or co-infections if encountering 2 COVID strains. Their study also investigated how effective the different COVID-19 variants were at spreading in the cell cultures and saw that the Delta strain multiplies 9 times faster than the Beta 1 and 4 times faster than the Alpha variant. Thank you, University of Nottingham researchers, for helping to investigate the possibility of treating COVID-19 variants with tapsigargan. In the wisdom of the divine, may humankind now protect all life to swiftly end the pandemic and assure the good health of all.
United States biotechnology company launches world's first vegan egg protein product. Plant-based food innovator, the Every Company, has released an animal person-free egg protein that can be used by food producers to increase the protein content of their foods. Every clear egg has the exact same qualities as the animal person-based equivalent, but it is produced via fermentation. It is also water-soluble and has no flavor, thus making it an ideal addition to plant-based milks and other food items. The brand also manufactures a vegan version of an enzyme called pepsin, which usually comes from pig people. Its products are being marketed globally by Ingredion, a leading ingredient firm. Way to go, the Every Company, on your release of the world's first vegan egg protein. In the caring love of God, may the shift to a vegan planet soon be complete, as we live in peace and harmony with ourselves, all beings, and the universe at large.
Australian surfer risks life to rescue those in overturned boat. when Stephen Davy, who was surfing at Wanora Point in New South Wales, saw a capsized boat with 3 people standing on top. He immediately paddled over and found out that another 4 were trapped underneath. Mr. Davy dived under the boat to get the men and, joined by other surfers, was able to keep them afloat until lifeguards and police arrived to bring the boaters to shore. Unfortunately, Mr. Davy suffered excruciating chemical burns from the leaking petrol, and the 6 men who were aboard were also injured. Sadly, 1 person from the boat lost his life. May heaven bless you, hero Stephen Davy, for your life-saving deeds. We pray you and the others injured soon recover, and many thanks to the other rescuers. Also, our condolences go to the family of the man who passed on. In the upliftment of the divine, may we always similarly look out for the good of our fellow sisters and brothers.
Plant-based chicken brand makes debut in United Arab Emirates. Following its successful launch in Singapore, Hong Kong, and Macau, Singapore's next-gen foods plant-based chicken alternative, Tindal, has recently been rolled out in 20 restaurants across Dubai, Abu Dhabi, and Fujairah. The delectable item, developed by chefs for chefs, is featured in everything from Moroccan-style tagine to classic American sliders. Made of only 9 ingredients, including sunflower oil, as well as non-GMO soy and wheat protein, the unique creation boasts 17 grams of protein per 100-gram serving and 0 cholesterol. Furthermore, Next Gen Foods co-founder and CEO Andre Meneses has announced that the United States is up next on the list as part of its global expansion. Congratulations, Next Gen Foods! In celestial guidance, may your chicken people-saving innovation speed up the shift towards a peaceful vegan world.
Fireman saves puppy person separated from mother by flooding after heavy rains. A firefighter in the Vellore district of Tamil Nadu in southern India recently rescued a puppy kid who had been trying to cross the river with his mother but was swept downstream. After the fireman secured himself with ropes, he gently lifted the little one out of the water, placed him in a strong bag, and brought him up to a bridge, where 24 local people were watching the courageous operation. The mother was also saved, and both have been reunited and are in good health. Thank you, brave firefighter, for helping bring the puppy kid out of the flooding river to safety. May the gentle and caring Indian people and animal persons be safe during the rainy season and enjoy a bountiful, happy life in God's love.